Good morning to all my awesome friends. You know, it's Saturday. What do we do every Saturday? Garden Tour Saturday. This is an open collab. Anyone can join in. You can join in once in a while or every week. Just share your garden or a part of your garden. And if you don't have a real big garden, even a small little sliver of whatever you're growing on your front porch or anywhere else. Even a windowsill garden would be great. It doesn't matter how big or small. Come and join the Garden Tour Saturday 2023. We always love seeing what everyone comes up with. Well, let's go see what Grandma did this week. We're working on the front yard, and I'm going to share with you how it's coming along and what's new and what's now coming open, and share a little bit of what is fading away. Always have some flowers blooming. Always have something ready for the bees to come in and get pollen. He looks like he's having so much fun, doesn't he? Even though I'm allergic to bees, I always put lots of things in my garden for him to come, for the bees to come in. I want them to want to be here with me. And as long as you leave them alone, they leave you alone. I always give them a wide area. I don't push my luck with the bees. And I haven't been stung since I was a teenager. I always have something blooming new in the garden, and I always have something fading away. Oh my gosh, I always have so much to share, do I not? Here I have a beautiful flower open and two more ready to open. For when we do our next garden tour, we'll have more flowers to share. There's always new, beautiful white blooms from the carrots in my garden blooming. And of course, there's always some fading away, but that is part of gardening, the coming and going. The best part of all, having a lot of different things in your garden and growing at different times, you always have some blooms opening up and closing. It's always wonderful coming out and doing a garden tour and looking for something new to share. Can you believe all these beautiful white flowers from the carrots? And they smell so fresh. They don't have like a perfume smell at all, but a smell of freshness in the air. And oh, I love my carrots. They look like Queen Anne lace, I know, but they're really carrots. And I don't know if you can tell how tall they are. They're at least 5 or 6 feet tall, so they get pretty tall. But as all you can see are carrots blooming in my garden and making new seeds for next year's carrot crop. I have a lot of new goldenberry plants. I am a little surprised that none of them seem to have any fruit yet. So I don't know why that is. Usually I thought they had fruit by this time, but maybe they still aren't old enough. These are all brand new goldenberry plants that came up from last year's crop, and they got reseeded in the garden. Oh my gosh, I'm always happy to see new things growing in my garden. And I had some of these plants last year, and some of the seeds must have flown over here, and now we have some here in this area. You never know when something's going to come up and how it's going to come up. And I'm going to start pulling a lot of my plants out, but I want to make sure all their seeds drop and get in my soil. This one here needs to come out. It's looking really bad. Probably another week I will pull it out. But we always have something blooming in Grandma's garden. Always have something interesting. Now, I don't know what this plant is, and for some reason I have a bunch of them in my garden. Does anybody know what these are? Should I be worried about them? I'm not quite sure what. They get like a little black berry, Let me see if I can get closer. See the little black berries on them? I don't know what this is, and I'm not about to pop one in my mouth to find out. Let me know if you know what these plants are, if I should be pulling them out or where they came from. I have them in my front and my back. I don't know what they are. I've asked the gardener. He doesn't seem to know either. So, let me know if you know what this plant is. Should I be worried? Should I pull it out? Or I should just leave it alone? It's taking up a lot of my garden real estate. And here is my tomato plant in the front yard. It's doing pretty good, as you can see. There's quite a bit of green fruit on it, and I have quite a bit of fruit. It is ripening up now. I was very happy to see that I can start picking fruit off of this plant this week. Oh my gosh, my tomatoes are doing great, and I haven't had any trouble so far with bugs. That's hard to believe for August. And here is my ripened fruit. Doesn't it look wonderful? Thank you guys for stopping by. Glad you enjoyed my little garden tour for Saturday and sharing my wonderful tomato crop with you.